Ohayo, konnichiwa, konbanwa. Watashi wa pan matsuri desu. Kyou wa suiyobi to jugatsu desu. Welcome back to Learning Japanese with my Japanese coach. Today with special guest, my neighbor's smoke alarm, which they need to fix! Today's lessons. I'm real mad. I think they left. I think they switched out the battery. Okay, I'm a crazy person, but just give me this for a second. I think that they switched out the battery to the old battery that was weak and dying and is chirping every 30 seconds, and then left. Whether it's just out of malice or out of trolling or I don't know, but it was chirping all night, and it's not fair that we have to deal with this crap. We don't do anything wrong. We don't have any loud noises ever. We don't, we're not smoking on the property. It's not fair. In today's lesson, Monday's lesson, I've decided to do this 3 days a week because that way we can do, the 5 lessons and then have a 6th day where we just recap everything, because I feel like doing a review is good for learning. So on Monday's lesson, Monday being Getsuyobi, we learned about Desu, which is our be verbs. And that's how we can end very simple sentences. So, watashi wa pan matsuri desu. I am breadfiesta. Watashi being the subject. Pan matsuri being the object of the sentence. And then desu representing the verb, which is the be verb, am. So we learned about the sentence order as well. In today's episode, we are going to learn about tenses. So let's learn what that means. While the use of desu is still fresh in your mind, I want to show you how you can change it around to make even more sentences. Great. I love more sentences. Yeah, so tenses typically refers to, in English, we have past tense, future tense, and present tense. Those are the tenses, because that represents the whole spectrum of time. So past tense is where we talk about something that has already happened. The past tense form of desu is deshita. It is placed in the same place that desu would be. So, this is a car is, kore wa kuruma desu. I should point that out as well. So, when you read this kind of literally, it's desu, but I've been pronouncing it as just des. And that's just a kind of an informal way of pronouncing that syllable, su. So des. You just sort of let it kind of trail off without fully pronouncing it. Kore wa kuruma desu. Kore wa kuruma desu. Kore wa kuruma desu. Kore wa kuruma deshita. So this was a car. I don't know what it is now, but it's not a car anymore. Kore wa kuruma deshita. I feel like I skipped a step. Okay. So, just like desu, deshita doesn't care who or what the topic is. Watashi deshita. Karera deshita. Okay. The negative form. Okay. So, this is, she's not going to tell us what the negative form is, but, so I'm guessing this is the negative present tense. This is, ではありません。
ではありません。
ではありません。And this is 彼らでした。
彼らでした。
Oh, this is, yeah, still a positive. So she only changed this sentence. That's tricky. ではありません。
ではありません。
The past negative form is a combination of the negative form and the past form. ではありませんでした. It gets very long. Okay, so we have our positive form, positive present tense form, which is desu. We have our negative present tense form, which is ではありません. We have our past tense positive form, which is でした. And our past tense negative form, which is ではありませんでした. Windows Defender has finished scanning. The different forms are, oh, yeah. Present positive, desu, present past positive, でした, present negative, ではありません, and past negative, ではありませんでした. There's no future tense of desu. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Just trust it's fine. Shifty eyes of Haruka. Just don't worry about it. Okay, so here's our vocabulary. Couldn't think of the word. So we have でした。
でした。
でした。We have ではありません。
ではありません。
Those are, again, the past tense and the negative present tense. Girl, similar to 女の人 for woman person. This is woman child, which is girl. 女の子.
女の子。
So we know ko, that was child. So similarly, man, child, boy. 男の子.
男の子。
男の子. This is 動物.
動物。
動物, which is an animal. Animal is 動物. So we have でした。ではありません。女の子。男の子. And 動物. And some more vocab. Energetic is a commonly used word in Japanese that we'll be revisiting on the question lessons. Okay, so whenever we get to ask questions, we'll look at genki again.
元気。
Genki.
元気。
Genki.
元気。
There we go. Genki. It sounded like it was staticky. We know this one, hito.
人。
From otoko no hito and onna no hito. Person. English is eigo.
英語。
Eigo.
英語。
Which makes it sound like the American vowel, or English vowel, sorry. A. Eigo. 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 We have Nihongo.
日本語。
Nihongo. And cat, we have neko.
猫。
Neko. Neko is a type of doubutsu. So, genki, hito, eigo, nihongo, and neko. Alright. Memory. All alone in the moonlight. Okay. We can recreate that fire from last time. Okay. Alright. Dobutsu is animal. No. Dobutsu, animal. Dobutsu, animal.
動物。
Deshita is past tense. Was. Oh my goodness gracious. Isn't. No! I just said it was. Dewa arimasen is Oh my goodness gracious. Hito is person.
人
Nihongo is Japanese.
日本語
Onnanoko is girl.
女の子
Otokonoko is boy.
男の子
Genki is energetic. Eigo is English.
英語
Dewa arimasen
Dewa
is
arimasen.
isn't. And neko is
Neko.
cat. Just barely got through that. See, I even said it right too, and I got confused. Okay, so this game earns you 5 points, and you already start out with 1. I still feel like multiple choice is our best game for memorizing this stuff, because I just panic more about the memory game. You want to play the game? I would not like to play that game again. Okay. Let's practice with a few sentences. Okay. So the man was a boy. So we're looking at some kanji here. So this one here is the kanji for otoko. So that man, that masculine. This is the kanji for hito, so for person. And this one is the kanji for ko, or child. So otoko no hito wa otoko no ko deshita.
男の人は男の子でした
I'm putting the syllable, emphasis in the wrong places, but otoko no hito wa otoko no ko deshita.
男の人は男の子でした
That's what I said. The cat isn't a girl, so then this would be the kanji for neko, for cat. So neko wa onna no ko de wa arimasen.
猫は女の子ではありません
Neko wa onna no ko de wa arimasen.
猫は女の子ではありません
Makes sense. Do you see how they're used in sentences? Remember subject, object, verb. So we ignore the. We don't have any articles, I guess, in Japanese. So, okay, so there's going to be different politeness levels again for Desu. So, a whole other layer to peel back. Most cases you choose formal, but informal is for friends and family, family younger than us. So just different levels of respect. Oh. Okay, so desu becomes da in the informal. Deshita becomes data. Dewa arimasen becomes janai. And dewa arimasen deshita becomes ja nakatta. So, neko wa kuruma janakta. 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 Janakata. Janakata. Data. Janakata. Pronunciation's weird. I was trying to say the cat was not a car. Neko wa kuruma janakata. 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 I want to be able to hear her say it. It's pretty easy to change, except if you don't know how they're pronounced. Alright, well, hopefully we get those at some point. Or maybe she'll just never talk about them again. Alright, multiple choice. This is a better game. Neko.
猫
Onna no ko.
女の子
Nihongo.
日本語
Deshita. No, de wa
では
arimasen.
ません
Gosh. Doubutsu.
動物
English is eigo.
英語
Boy is otokonoko.
男の子
Oh, pick up the pace. Deshita.
でした。
And it is genki.
元気
And hito.
人
Bad. Deshita is past tense. Dewa arimasen is negative. We're doing it again. Alright. Deshita.
でした。
Onnanoko.
女の子
Nihongo.
日本語
Otokonoko.
男の子
Dobutsu.
動物
Hito.
人
Eigo.
英語
Dewa arimasen.
ではありません。
Neko.
猫
Genki.
元気
Better. Okay, we only need to do that once more in order to complete the lessons. Or unlock the next lesson, I guess. Okay, so more hiragana in the next lesson. We will be sure to practice. But we really need to memorize these. I think we have flashcards too. I'm going to try playing flashcards for our open words. Okay. Some of them are audio only, which is good. How many? We have 2 seconds per question on hard mode. I kind of want to try this because it's just going to be like listening and trying to. We don't get any like visual cue. But we have 2 seconds also, so our reflexes got to be good.
動物
Animal.
ではありません。
Isn't.
女の子
Girl.
男の子
Boy.
猫
Cat.
元気
Energetic.
人
Person.
日本語
Japanese.
英語
English.
でした。
Was. Okay. I don't feel like that game is as useful if you're just trying to learn like the... Well, I don't know. Maybe. Because you don't have as many visual cues there. Lesson 13. Nice. I think that one's interesting for like if we were to do maybe just our mastered words on hard mode. And let's just see if we get 10 random ones here.
ではありません。
Isn't.
アメリカ人
American.
と
To.
水曜日
Wednesday. That's today.
猫
Cat.
た
Ta.
ほ
Ho.
僕
Me. Masculine and formal.
女の人
Woman person.
女の子
And girl person. I think that one is more useful, like... The issue with these lessons is that it throws in, like, your hiragana in there. So, like, I know, for example, like, to, here, is also a particle for, like, a conjunction. So having it, like... just as like a lesson, just like, oh, do you like, can you recognize this character? Maybe this flashcards is probably more useful when you well, because they explicitly say like this is fine, like the English translation, right? It's like the correct answer in English. So yeah, getting the option to switch everything over from Romaji wouldn't really help that game too much. So I still think multiple choice is the better lesson or learning game. Ho. Japanese person is Nihonjin.
日本人
Ni.
に
Yeah, see, like in that case, so
そ
there was only one
アメリカ人
hiragana visible. Ka.
か
Brown is chairo. Yeah, look at that. There was only one word there. Chi.
ち
Woman is onna no hito.
女の人
Pose is
そ
sorera.
れら
Yeah, once we get the option to switch over from Romaji, I feel like these games will be, for our like recap lessons, they'll be much more useful. Anyway. So in our next lesson, we will get our hiragana lesson 4, which I believe we'll get the last 6. Well, is that right? I don't remember if we're covering it in 4 lessons or 5 lessons. I guess we'll find out next time. So, watashi wa pan matsuri. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope your day is going exactly the way that you want it to.